still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ooh, yeah, he was out.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets us to the other side
Yeah, Mike.
of
You can get
midfield
you
across
Mike.
the
You
45
good, Mike.
before going out.
Do not worry.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah. You can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
We got it.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Fournette again, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook.
Oh,
not much happening
Devin
on the
White got
return
a
as
clean
he
hit
gets
off
to
that.
about the 23.
Clean sweep.
Love, they go play action now. Sliding out of the pocket.
I can't go.
And they'll
Okay.
get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Okay, Jordan.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is
Okay,
easier
Jordan.
for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 13 yards remaining on second down. They hand this off to Harris. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite
I know
at
he
this
is,
time.
though.
Because
I know he
if you
was
look at the
a
Steelers in
player,
2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this,
I know.
that's when things start to get real for a ball.
Alexa,
And
stop.
I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game.
He sound
3
like
catches a week ago,
Warren.
and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a give running
You
Harris.
motherfucker. My
And he will
shit
maneuver
keep
his way
glitching,
down
bro.
about the 7. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Najee Harris with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Devo, you get a pick on Brady, you're lit. Yeah, you know that now. You get on Brady, you can get on call, my boy.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
Yeah, you can't gamble. Yeah, no.
If you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad
If you
time,
let him get rolling,
the
if you
answer
fuck
can
around
be
and gamble,
yes,
he get
because
rolling,
when
you're in
teams are on
trouble.
a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Brady's throw on target to
It's
Gallup.
out there, boy.
These two teams all tied after one.
Killer. Come on, man.
Ball up to the
I seen that.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Brady.
Queen
Tries
Devo!
to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Queen Devo!
It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception.
That was my rookie for the
for
draft.
6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
All right.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Well, did you see Aaron Donald go?
Taken down just
Oh, no, not a pick. No, it's gone. Oh, no, he did. Okay. Please come out. Yes, sir. Come out when we can have 2 wide outs.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously.
Come on, man. That Tom Brady, he ain't running nowhere. He ain't getting away from none.
Alex Highsmith in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
He ain't getting away from none, man. This ain't Rudy Wilcox, nah.
Third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way, man. 155. I'm coming for you,
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh,
It's going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone.
what?
At some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone.
You ain't gonna hit me with no one arm, man. You tripping.
The defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety.
You ain't see that safety I just got with Highsmith?
Thought about.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to
No, which way? Don't catch that. Don't catch that, young boy. Let it go.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up.
Yeah.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Third and long for Love. Nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
Oh, yeah. You good, killer?
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so
TJ got hurt. Come on, man.
Make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of
I'll try to get a stop, but that onside be the weird. Because if you don't get the onside, he just gonna goddamn kick a field goal.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A toss running left, Fournette. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now they'll throw with Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Brady. And this one too low.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Brady gives this one to Vaughn. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, Love to pass. It's brought in by Harris. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Odell Beckham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Nothing.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Is he even in here?
Taken in at the 3.
No love for my brother. No love for all this performance I'm putting on this nigga.
26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because
You
this
see
is
this
what he
nigga?
preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes
Oh, right now.
touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
This nigga fucking Tom Brady.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Wait, 10, 29, Alpha. Regular. Mike 50.
To throw is Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end Howard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. To throw, it's Brady.
What the fuck is TJ back there?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Brady. The quick slant caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Succop, and that trims the lead down to 9. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got some space here. 30, 20, and down to the 11. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, how to plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Looking downfield for Godwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will.
You see what happened
here to start the third quarter.
Huh? Bro, this silly ass nigga, bro. I'm trying to run the clock out, right? He wouldn't let me run the clock out. He kept calling timeout. He only had 2 timeouts. So like it was like, bro, it was clear, like, bro, I'm trying to get to the half. He wouldn't, like, it was like this. You know what I'm saying? It was only like 30 seconds left, 2 timeouts he had. So I'm in this formation trying to run it out. Bro, he keeps calling timeout. My nigga break. Like, he break, bro, all the way down to his 8 with 12 seconds left. And I was like, fuck it, I just get the field up.
Levante David on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I've been running that jet sweep, so he been on it, so I'm gonna fake it.
Now here's another carry for Bucs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Oh, 1 second.
On 3rd down, Love.
That's my fault. I wasn't really locking in.
It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Rolling to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A handoff, Fournette running left. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper.
Oh, yeah, Mikey!
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Don't worry, I'm on all that shit.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. They'll start the drive with Harris. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 20.
He tried to run the Panthers play before half, and that shit got hit.
Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm gonna get him out of there with OBJ.
To throw now. Here's Love.
I had an X over top.
Wide to Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
That's my play I run on you.
But able to get it up past the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Again, it's Love. Complete. Jefferson the target. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play.
You know what he just did? You saw what he did?
You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette.
Because we know the game going to challenge us, so he calls time out. I can't call it.
2nd down. Now Brady. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
You know they wanted, you know they expected, they needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
Crossing. Watch these 2 X-Factors cross, Red.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
Told you
It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tried to, bruh.
Scotty Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and good by Succop. And this is back to a 5-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
I'm gonna get it, bro. Really cheese, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On first down, Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Harris going to get it again on second down. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Mine. I mean, here. I'm sorry. Here. I'm sorry. I apologize.
They run for it with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Yeah, he just slick nano blitz.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He gets it complete to Harris.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On play action. Love to throw.
Hold the ball, bro.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He blocked it. Ooh.
Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead.
Bro, my controller froze like he blocked it,
perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed
like,
to
you know what I'm saying now, like.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
I said, oh, Lord, he blocked it. He might have got Omaha rolling.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Brady now on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He don't get no easier.
Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely
Oh, my God.
And they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Quick pass out to Miller. Miller with a first down and more.
He's gone.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller.
That's fucking
Second
ridiculous.
touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He's literally man on blitzing, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Love.
Oh, he's open.
Throws there, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end.
No, I'm throwing it to Pat on the out route, boy. He had that nigga running.
In this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love right back to Freiermuth, complete this time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Love from the gun. That's caught by Galladay. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Yeah, stupid-ass nigga.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Snap it.
Down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Again, it's Harris on second down.
If he just picks him up, boy. If he just picks him up, we are rolling.
We take a break. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout.
He might block this bit, honestly.
What will be an important 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So
oh my God, Brady run that bucket.
And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Brady. Flush to his right.
Good tackle, boy.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw, Brady. It's Miller.
Oh my God.
Bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's fucking
exactly
crazy,
what they
bro.
needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
He fucked up.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. One final try now for Brady.
Yes, sir. Let's game. We out of here.
This one away. That was a bit strange.
He dumb.
Of course,
He dumb.
And they choose to not take the penalty.
Why didn't he kick the field goal?
Play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope.
Hey, that's a bounce back.
Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Steelers, they remain as hot as anyone.
Bro, he be man no
now
blitzing the fuck out of me. See, but what I did was I got Michael Thomas to run them slants because he automatically gets open.
Meanwhile, for
So
the
if he runs them slants, I run him off.
will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.